Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play whatever game this is I'm playing right now. Final Fantasy 12-2? I think it's 12. Might be 13. Yeah, 13-2. I'm Mysterious JG. I figured, you know what? Might have one or two viewers left after 800 videos to beat the clock. So let's drive the rest of them off by doing more minigames and not continuing the story. That's what I'm about. I'm like, you know, if I'm gonna kill the viewership, I'm gonna make sure I put one in the head and then burn the body with fire in case they come back. So we're gonna do more Final Fantasy 13-2 minigames here. So somewhere in this nightmare realm of map repetition, although now the skies are clear, you can actually see what the hell is going on. Not that there's anything interesting. We've got more glowing time fissures that we can hop into, and we don't have one of you yet, so I guess I gotta keep fighting you guys when you pop up. But yeah, we have more of these guys, more of these little singularities to deal with. And I believe this might be the last of the places that has singularities, or at least the majority of ones that are left in game might be here, because this is a completely optional area. Here's one over there. It's a completely optional area, and they do tend to concentrate these in the optional areas. I curse the fate that caused me to have to do all these mini-games. And just barely had enough room to get over here and not have to fight more enemies. By the way, if anyone's wondering about copyright strikes, I guess you're getting ads on some videos and not on others. The copyright strikes are coming from the music in the when you're in the
having some kind of plan is the first step.
Yeah, whatever. The void of time, like that screen where you select what time period you want to go to. That's what's causing stuff. I probably done screwed this up now. Yeah, I sure did. I'm gonna fall to my death. Although that doesn't actually make you fall to your death.
There's a way to solve any paradox.
So, I wonder how this is meant to work. There's a timing issue where I have to get this one. Okay, here we go. It's a timing issue. Didn't have a whole lot of different paths I could take. It was all timing. So here's another one where gotta sort of get that one while it's here. Okay, it's all timing. There's really only one path you can take that'll solve this. And I messed it up. X, I meant to press. Yeah, there's not different paths you can take. You just have to time it so that you get everything. Oops, screw this up. Okay, well, wherever that one teleports to, I didn't get it. Whatever. Taking a couple of stabs at this is not going to annoy me as much as... One of them will have to appear. Yeah, huh, what am I supposed to do here?
I'll be helping in spirit, so good luck, Kupo.
That one always stays up there, so I basically have to go up there. I'm having a hard time telling which one is which here. But I clearly have to go to the upper right corner at some point, because that one doesn't teleport. Okay, so I got to get this one, and then kind of wait. Because I got one that's going to be coming over here. There we go. Alright. Oh, anomaly resolved. Okay, so that one was an easy one. I kind of made that last one harder than it needed to be, but hey, whatever. It wasn't 800 hours of beat the clock with a hammer. It's always quarter to three here at Crank Horse Place. And we got a tremulous muffin. We'll need Blue Chew to do that. Blue Chew, official erectile pill of Eric Bischoff. It is. I didn't make that up. It's the official erectile pill or erectile dysfunction treatment pill or whatever you want to call it of Eric Bischoff. It is. You want to treat erectile dysfunction the way that Eric Bischoff does? Yeah, guys are not worth fighting, but don't really have any place to flee to. Magic Blast. Optic Blast. Optic Blast. Okay, so somewhere in here he's gonna have to use his like Moogle powers to. No, that. What button do I press to get you to spin around and shoot out Koopo energy? Okay. I have to admit, I knew this one was here because, not that I remember all of them in detail, but the one thing I noticed while looking to see if there was any way I could just cheat on Beat the Clock was noticing that there was one of those dimensional transference, whatever the fucks was hidden here. This, yeah, I have an instinct not to listen to you. By the way, I'd just like to point out for the record, I keep, I recorded like probably about most of a month's worth of Metal Gear Survive this weekend, and like at least once a video I think I went, somebody, maybe it was Ravenite, had some joke they wanted me to make to use for coupon energy, and I just can't remember what it was. So I finally looked it up after recording like a month's worth of Metal Gear Solid and not actually ever doing it. He wanted me to call it Koopo energy, so hopefully you're watching this one, Ravenite. Because maybe sometime, like 800 episodes into Metal Gear Survive, I'll get around to calling it Koopo energy, but at least I did it here. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, let's grab this one, because this one is going to be the pain. Now if I can find red. There isn't a red one. Alright, so grab this instead. Now the red one is there. The big technique I've discovered is you just have to... What the hell? None of them have anything I can connect to. Oh, now they do. Now that it's too fucking late and I've lost. No, I did it! Did it! Yeah, you can't tell me I didn't do it because I did it. Damn, that was close. The big hint is always grab a fucking crystal immediately, even if you don't know where to connect it to, because that stops them from switching, as long as you're dragging one. And try to find the ones that cut across gaps. In this case, it's fucking all of them. Okay, so wait for it to switch to something I can use. I'm gonna hate this one again. Although it could have been a lot worse. I got the difficult ones early. In no way does that pattern suggest that monster, by the way. I think we already did the Juggernaut bitch, but like there's gonna be some giant monster whose pattern has nothing to do with what it actually looks like. I don't even know what the hell monster that is. I don't remember. Okay. Now I just gotta grab a crystal before it's too late. Ah. And we build the dildo monster. It's kind of a regularly shaped dildo, actually. I don't really know why I got dildo out of that. I mean, other than the fact that it was long and kind of, well, whatever. It was kind of dildonic. Yeah, I'm not even sure what the fuck that monster is. I presume I've seen it in the game somewhere. Where's this lavender thing? I don't know. Ah, crap. I'm gonna lose here, aren't I? They really set this one up to screw you. Oh, there's like fuck. It was a trap. I needed to connect those other two things before I could even do it. Like winning. Shut up. That's the first one I lost in quite a while, actually. I had a pretty good run going there. Wait for this to switch. Okay. Shit. Damn it. I think I just lost there. Yeah, they're really just fucking me here. Each crystal can only be one color at a time, obviously, so they do tend to set it up so the same one has a whole bunch of different connections. And you're consistently not able to do anything with it. Alright, let's wait for it. This thing where I wait for it to switch once at the beginning might be more time than I can afford to lose, but... I need this to switch. I'm gonna keep blowing this one. Oh, I might make it this time. It'll be close. And that is the form of whatever the hell that is. Some kind of boss in the first game, I guess. And we continue on. More of this long nightmare of nonsense. I think I'm getting to the main story during this particular play session, folks. Ugh. I had it there for a second. Oh boy. Not gonna have a lot of time to spare here. That is for sure. About to say, I wasn't sure if that was it or if there was one more. I remember that. I mean, we had various of the giant tulip bulb-headed super boss monsters. I guess they showed up as high-end regular enemies in a few places, but Oh, this one's going to be a pain in the ass. I need to get this one. And then there's another one I can tell is going to be a pain. Okay, so we'll get this one early because we know it's going to suck. Now, things seem pretty... well. Alright, got that one pretty good. You can kind of spot that. And I remember this enemy. It was some kind of big, goofy car that attacks Zaz and Penelo, I want to call it. That's not Penelo. Penelo's one of the games I'm playing now. Vanille. Like the Midnight Rider. Something like that it was called. Not the Midnight Rider, literally. Dishonest Milf. Are you that full of yourself, Kubo? Your arrogance will be your undoing, Kubo. How many more have I got to get for this place? Because that's a few that I got there. 6 of 9. I still got 2 more to find that are these space distortions before I can concentrate on trying to encounter this one rare enemy that appears on the beach. And boy, you know, when I get to the point where I'm actually hunting for that rare enemy, I need to... oh, we got a grenade. Grenade. So we got that. I believe one of the ones we still need... this vague notion that I might have seen while... well, there's one. Okay, I think I got them both now. Because I vaguely remember, or vaguely thought one of them might be located in the place where the plot requires us to go around here in a whole different time zone, where we got to get to the that little building that's like a school or whatever. I lie alone with that monster from a few back that looked kind of like a... never mind. Dirty, dirty mind.
Take some deep breaths if you're nervous.
I don't know what I was hoping for, but I had this vague notion, oh, I didn't want another one of these. I'm like, well, yeah, I freaking got it wrong immediately. Okay, this isn't too bad. Pretty simple. I was about to say, I don't know which of these I wanted. I was like, oh no, not this again. But I was like, well, the alternatives were the drawing minigame and the clock game, which I hate more. Alright, so this is another timing one. Alright, well, screw you, game. How was I supposed to get that right on the first try? I had a 50-50 chance of getting it on the first try. Why are you stuck? It was like no challenge at all, except that you literally can't see far enough ahead to know whether or not it's the right way to go. Okay, you got to make a return trip over there at some point.
Try something different, Kubo.
Except that you can't. Okay, you have to come around.
Goddess will smile upon me this
So you have to come this way. Alright. I'm close now. I should get it next time.
Good luck, Kubo.
There we go. That may be as tough as those get, or there might be more. I think it might be as tough as those get. Well, we'll see. There has to be something in the last one. I'm hoping it's not beat the clock again, because even though I feel like I did the toughest beat the clock puzzle the game has to offer, I'm still really freaking tired of them and don't want to see more of them.
You two did pretty well, Kubo.
You know, for humans, and not, you know, humans being inferior creatures, you're not like Moogles. Moogles could have done that easily, but still, you know, you guys did your best for your limitations.
Okay, so I think if we start heading towards that little one-room ghoul house, woohoo, I don't even know what I'm referencing there. I think that's from Mystery Science Theater. I'm not for sure. But if we head back over to this zone, which is like a rooftop garden on top of a school, I believe it's meant to represent. Oh, never mind. Oh no, you are a mixture of guys that we can't capture and a guy that we potentially could. So we should attack because we have to hope that we get the crystal for that guy that we can actually capture. Which we didn't, but we could have done, potentially. Unless we already have a Fort Cat. I don't think we already have a Fort Cat, though.
Hey, look, it's another thing that JG could think is an adult novelty. If that seems to be where his head's at today.
Nice to hop down from up here, actually. Geez, even from up here, I'm not allowed to. Alright, Oh, was that the way to get in there? Okay, we do want to fight you guys. Or you guy.
Meow! Meow!
Ooh, did you turn into a crystal? It looked like you were about to, and then you didn't. Oh well. Looked like you were going to be one of the crystal carriers. Yeah, I vaguely think it's up here, but oh yeah, it's up here, and you have to use Moogle power to find it.
Pretty badass, eh, Koopo? I'm a badass motherfucker, Koopo.
I guess I'm not doing a kids-friendly LP of Final Fantasy XIII-2. Despite the presence of lots and lots of cutesiness and girliness, making it a fairly kids-friendly... There's a time limit. I'm continuing my bad habit of... not actually planning ahead until I've done several of these, just... which will not avail me much. Just can't be bothered to think ahead that far.
Something different, Kubo.
Probably makes these harder than they need to be, but... So 1 we're giving to 2, we're giving to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, no. No, that won't work. I have several different approaches that won't work I can try. I really thought we might have been done with Beat the Clock. I mean, does that sound foolish? Ooh, but I might have actually salvaged. No, I didn't, because that would have to get all the way across. If that was a 5 over there, this would work, but it's not, so it won't. Oh wait, never mind, this will work. I'm a goof. My annoyance at myself is not so great that I don't want to just take the victory and move on. Especially because I believe this is it for these stupid-ass puzzles, at least in this zone. Okay, let's think, because I think we're now in striking distance. 2 will get me to 1, will get me to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 will get me to 5. 1, 2, 4, 5 will get me to 3. No, that won't work. So 1, 2 will get me to 2, will get me to 1, will get me to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 to 3. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, yes it will. I keep, like, being ready to give up when there's actually a way to still win. But my strategy of just grabbing 3 or 4 early and then seeing if it's salvageable rather than trying to plan all the way from the beginning seems to work when it's not so complicated that there's only one potential way to win. And here's where I lose. I don't know how many more of these there are,
Goddess will smile upon me this time.
but if this is the last one, we could finish it in this video and I would feel pretty good. It would just mean a long video of running around looking for, looking for that one monster. Don't think this is gonna work. Hoping I'd somehow counted wrong, but I didn't.
Think outside the box, Kubo.
Oh shit, I used too much time to actually think. I was gonna win, but I stopped to think, and the game punished me for it. So if your whole thing is like, oh, JG, you should stop and plan more and not just keep hitting buttons, well, you see where that gets you, because I actually had a solution that worked that time. But I tried to stop and think about it. Shit. That didn't quite work the way I was hoping it would. Oh, here I am holding out hope that I can just wrap this up completely in this video. And now we're obviously over time. This ain't gonna work. Not working.
I'll be helping in spirit, so good luck, Kubo.
We just have to try to take comfort in the fact that game's running out of these beat the clock puzzles. It has to be. Okay, take the 1 to the 2 to the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Can't stop and think, though. Game doesn't like that. Alright, I have to hope this... I'm not even going to count. I just have to hope this works, because there's only one pattern left. I hope these two are 5 apart. I didn't even count. They are. This is anomaly resolved. I can call it a video and feel good about my life. There we go. My life is wonderful. Everything is perfect about my life.
The poison has been injected in my ass.
Sorry. Tea time Mont Blanc.
Was it too easy for you, Kubo?
You know what? I don't like your tone, you little shit stain. Alright. He's a white shit stain with a pink nose. Unless I'm mistaken, that brings us to 8 of 9, which means the only thing left to get here is, I believe, the crystal we get for fighting a rare monster that spawns around here. So I think what I'm going to do is call it a video, take a brief break, and actually check the strategy guide to make sure that's the only one that's left and that I can encounter that monster now. And I just have to decide whether I want to... I don't know what the encounter rate for it is, but if I just start fighting around here waiting to encounter it, that might be... I might do a whole video without ever encountering it. So I'll check and see what the encounter rate is, and if there's anything I can do to increase it, that would involve going somewhere else and coming back with like a different crystal power or some nonsense. Anyway, I'm the Serious JG. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye-bye.